Jungkook stopped by the car which crashed badly. He looked at the bodyguards standing there, among which there was one with injured hand. They all were standing, lowering their heads. You can pack your stuff and leave. The bodyguard looked at him surprised. I was keeping eyes on ma'am, but she tricked all of us. She somehow got to know that we are following her. Jungkook took a step closer to him. She doesn't get any training, but she can still think 100 times ahead of you. I don't need anyone who can make me doubt my choice. You can get lost. With that, he walked inside. Jungkook walked inside the house and the first thing he encountered was you already waiting for him. Your eyes were fixed on him and you were more like staring deep into his soul. He noticed a little scratch on your cheek that bled a little, but now the blood dried on its place. He came near you. How many times have I told you to not drive so recklessly? Do you really like scaring the shit out of me and injuring yourself, huh? You got up and came near him filled with anger. And how many times have I told you not to send your minions behind me? Are you trying to be controlling, huh? He closed his eyes in frustration and poked his inner cheek. You scoffed mockingly. If you really think that you can control me, then you better get this thought out of your head. Jungkook opened his eyes and looked at you. You know what? You are nothing but a trouble. Don't know until when you will behave childish when you're literally 23. You really enjoy hurting yourself and thinking that I'm trying to be controlling when I'm just fed up with all the troubles you create and hurt yourself in the name of fun and freedom. Your jaw dropped. Excuse me? Did you just say that I'm a trouble? So now you see me as a trouble, huh? Exactly. You need to start to behave like your age. He walked away from there, leaving you speechless. You scoffed along with a short laugh. Did he just call me a trouble? You looked towards the direction he walked away upstairs in the room and squint your eyes. Get ready then, Jungkook. You came inside the room completely annoyed. Looking around, you didn't find your dear husband because he was already inside the bathroom. You walked to the bed before grabbing a pillow. This time I have to make you regret for spitting those words out of your mouth. That's when the door opened and he came out from the bathroom. He noticed a pillow and blanket in your hands. Now what are you doing? You turned towards him before throwing the pillow and blanket towards him, which he caught with no effort. What's wrong? Everything. How can anything be fine when I'm here, right? You said in a sarcastic tone which Jungkook immediately understood. He knew you were mad at what he said earlier. He said and come near you, but you stepped back when he tried to come near you, making him frown. I just do all that for your safety. I've worried about you, Ryan, and you interrupted in middle. You don't have to worry about anymore. I'm going to set you free from my side. He frowned. You walked to your side of the bed before looking at him. I want divorce and that's it. He sighed and walked near you. It's not the first time you are doing something like this and Jungkook is used to it. Let's talk about it tomorrow in the morning. He took out a first aid box from the nightstand and sat beside you before taking out an antiseptic to clean the blood of the cut from your cheek. You jerked his hand when it came near your face. Don't take me lightly this time. He grabbed both of your hands and started cleaning the blood. I won't, but let me do my work silently. He cleaned the blood and put a bandage before looking at you. At least think about yourself before doing such works. Do you really like getting hurt? You were just glaring at him. I want divorce right now. He sighed and got up before putting the first aid box in his place. We'll talk about this later. Now sleep. Good night. He walked to the other side of the bed to lay down, but you spread your legs and hands in the whole place. Don't you dare to think about sleeping in the same bed as me until we get divorced. So we can sleep after the divorce. Your cheeks turn pink. How can you get annoyed so easily, princess? He said, pulling you towards him, but you grabbed the sheet tightly. Get your freaking hands off of me. Why did you take me here? Where are we going early in the morning? You said, getting irritated when Jungkook woke you up and there was a chaos everywhere. I'll tell you everything, but first sit inside the car. We don't have time. He opened the door for you, but you didn't move. What's wrong? Get inside. I won't. He looked at you amazed. Why? It's not time for a joke, Ryan. And I'm not joking here. Then why aren't you going inside? Because I want divorce. It's the next morning. You said we will talk about it in the morning. He rubbed his forehead, feeling done. Are you for real, Ryan? Do you think it's the right time or place to talk about something like this? I don't care. I want a divorce and that's it. Okay, I'll give you the divorce, but first I need to save your life too. He sat inside the car and pulled you too. What? So you have no problem in divorcing me? You scoffed. I knew it. I knew something is fishy and you have your eyes on other women. I knew it. He looked at you surprised. Are you kidding me? Aren't you insisting on getting divorced? I can say that, but how dare you even think about it? Oh my god, this man is not at all loyal. You said fake crying. Can you please behave normal for some time, princess? No, just stop the car right here. I'm not going anywhere with you. Stop it. He looked at you. It will only stop once we'll reach to our final destination. Why are you taking me? And why there was so much chaos in the house? What's happening? I'm sorry, princess, but that house might get destroyed today. The police has tracked out our hideout from somehow. That's why we turn everything down, but don't worry, soon everything will be fine. You looked at him confused. But how come police get to know about it? He looked at you. There was a tracker in the car that you took outside. Did something happen yesterday? It even passed through the security check, which was impossible. You then remember something. I think I know something. He looked at you curiously. What? Suddenly a devilish idea came in your mind as your face went into resting expressions and he knew that something is going on inside your head. But I'm not going to tell you. He sighed. Why are you doing this? You crossed your arms around your chest and looked straight. Then give me divorce because you said I'm a trouble. That's not going to happen even in dreams also. It won't take me much time to find out, so it's okay if you don't want to tell. Your jaw clenched. You came in a new house where you got greeted by numerous servants and maids. The security was less compared to your previous house because this one itself is secretive and also hidden. You have people to help you with anything that you need, so don't try to anything silly or get yourself in another trouble. You looked at him. Are you going somewhere? He smiled and walked near you. Don't worry, I'll be back to you soon. Jungkook knew very well that you can't even stay away from him for a single day. No matter how much you create troubles or fight with him, you love him so much, and same with him. There's no color in his life without you. He really enjoys your small troubles but worries because you always hurt yourself physically. You rolled your eyes and looked away. Did I ask you when you'll come? I don't care anymore. He chuckled. Okay, okay. Now I'm going. Be a good girl, okay? He kissed your forehead and left. While you keep looking in the direction he walked away. You really feel bad when he's not around. That's why you create trouble so you can get his time. You sat on the couch and noticed all the servants and maids were still standing there. Don't you all have any work? They bowed and left while you rolled your eyes before resting your back against the back of the couch. You threw your phone angrily at the bed. Where the hell this man disappeared? How dare he is not answering my damn phone? It's been 2 days since Jungkook doesn't come back home, neither he's picking up his phone. All the servants and maids are afraid of you as you have turned the whole house upside down. No one knows where Jungkook has disappeared, so they have to bear your anger. I'm gonna sue him once he come back. Your eyes were moist, in fact you cried a while ago because you were missing him so much. Jungkook finally come back home and he already prepared himself for everything, but when he entered inside, the air was all silent. The whole house seemed like it has no people. The servants feel so relieved seeing him. Finally they will get a breath of relief now. What's up with everyone? Why there's so much silence, and where is Ryan? A maid came forward and she spoke looking down. Sir, ma'am is in her room and she's in a really bad mood from past 2 days. She doesn't even eat anything since you're gone. Jungkook wasn't expecting this much. He looked at her. Ready all our favorite dishes and it should be perfect. He walked towards your room while the servants bowed even behind him. Jungkook knocked on the door and slowly opened the door before stepping inside, and as expected, he was welcomed by a pillow being thrown out to him, but he has got experienced in catching the pillows. Wow, you've gotten so good at throwing things. Impressive. You again threw another pillow and then one after another while he was trying to catch. Whoa, whoa, calm down, princess. What has gotten into you? What the hell you think you are, huh? Where were you from 2 days? Do you think it's funny? I will explain you everything. Explanation my food. I'm just going to kill you right now. You picked the gun which Jungkook always tell you to keep and then pointed at him. He raised his hands up. That's not a toy, love. I freaking know. Now tell me, where were you from all these days? And why didn't you answer my phone, neither called me? He started taking steps towards you. I was only away for 2 days and you became like this. And then you were asking for a divorce. You pressed the tip of the gun against his chest. 2 freaking days seems nothing to you, huh? Were you doing that on purpose? He took the gun from your hands and put it inside his pocket and wrapping his arms around you and then pulled you closer. I'm sorry, princess. I was cleaning the mess that was created. You then noticed something wrapped around his shoulder. It was covered with his sleeve, but you somehow find out. Did you get hurt? What actually happened? You said removing the shirt from his shoulder and a gasp left from your mouth because he was actually injured. You looked at him. How did it happen? It's not a big deal. I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't worry? Are you really a human? You got injured. Looked at him only to find him looking at you. Why are you looking at me? Just explain how this happened. Are you worried? This is how I feel when I see you keep hurting yourself just because of your silly troubles. Don't try to throw it back on me, okay? I don't get hurt like you. You're comparing those small scratches with this bullet? Small or big, you have no idea how much it hurts me, then also you don't understand me. And don't worry about this, the bullet is already taken out and it will heal soon. Where were you? Just explain everything. He nodded and made you sit on the bed before sitting next to you. Someone put a tracking device in your car that day when you get into that accident, and that guy was no other than a bodyguard among the gang. That's why security system didn't able to recognize the tracker because he was controlling it that day. Agents and police find out about our whereabouts. You looked down. I'm sorry, it happened because of me. He looked at you and smiled. Nothing happened because of you. But the good thing is, everything is alright. If you wanna stay here, then it's okay. If not, just tell me. I'll buy a place. I can live anywhere as long as you are with me. He chuckled. Why are you laughing? Did I say something wrong? He shook his head. I thought you were gonna talk about divorce again. I'm letting it go this time, but not again. So you better watch your words, okay? He nodded. It won't happen again. And I'm sorry that you have to face all that because of me. I shouldn't have go out when you told me not to. You really felt bad, especially when Jungkook got hurt. He do so much just for your protection and still sometimes you create troubles. You are Mafia's wife, princess. How come you supposed to sit silently? You looked at him and then you both chuckled lightly. Okay, now let's go and eat dinner. I have heard that you were refusing to eat anything since I was not here. Yes, because my husband left me without telling. He cupped your face and kissed your forehead. I'm sorry and it won't happen again. Okay, now go and wait for me. I'll be back in few minutes. I need to wash myself. Okay, I love you and also, I was just joking. I don't want any divorce and I will never ask for it again. I'm sorry. Your lips curled up into a pout. He chuckled and kissed on your pouted lips. Even if you ask me to leave you on the point of a gun, I would never. I love you more than anything. You hugged him. Don't make me cry now. He laughed a little and hugged you with one hand. You quickly pulled back when you realized his shoulder is injured. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? He nodded. Don't worry, I'm fine. Now I'll go and wash myself. You nodded. I'll wait here. Call me if you need help, and this is my order. He chuckled and nodded. As you say, Your Highness. He walked inside the room. He smiled and sat on the bed.